Welcome to the link this week. Again, thank you for joining us every week to pick up information you can use in your business and things related to business. Things that you can use. Tonight, our guest is Mr. Robert Kibirango, Galusanja, the chairman of NAADS, National Agricultural Advisory Services. Yeah. Mr. Chairman, welcome.
Thank you so much.
I understand NAADS changed mandate. We used to know you as advisory services. Yeah. So what are you doing now?
We do quite a lot. And apart from the advisory services, which was taken back to the mother ministry,
yes,
we do, our new mandate is about managing agricultural inputs,
yes,
then supporting strategic interventions, but we also do agribusiness development and value chain development. So we do quite a lot.
To break it down, the Muntu Wansi, in a nutshell, what does that mean, what you just said? So what really did you do?
So first and foremost, we have to make sure that inputs are bought or procured. And then after procuring them, they are sent to the farmers, to the beneficiaries. But all this is done through a process, which I'll go through. Then the type of inputs.
I was coming to that. What input? Is it spray or what?
Quite a lot, because when we talk about strategic interventions, some of these inputs have been decided by the ministry and actually the cabinet. They did. What are those? We need some areas that need to be catered for. Pushed up, like if you talk about the sector of tea production.
Yes.
If you talk about value addition in all these other mangoes, whatever, we never had that. And we have decided to put in a lot of money. But leave alone that, we also think about issues like tractorization.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to open up bigger spaces, bigger land for more production. Of course, population is going up. We need to make sure that we have enough food. And now that we are feeding the East and Central, we need to be a little bit advanced.
So in a nutshell, NAADS provides inputs like seedlings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you are still
planting
focused on
materials. We are focused on agriculture.
Okay. Since you are the ones who procures and avails those things, now a farmer is wondering, this is government working through NAADS, they're giving me seedlings. How do I access seedlings? I have had you on TV now. How do I start?
It's very simple. You just have to form a farmer group. Or you can stay alone, but you have to decide exactly what do you have to go into. Which kind of crop do you want to grow? And after deciding, you take your request through the authorities. And when we talk about authorities here, we are talking about the sub-county, Gombolola, and then up to the district. And when your requests are brought together at the district, there is a committee which helps us to sieve with us which are those requests that are really good for this area. What kind of crop? They do the cost-benefit analysis. If a person grew such and such a crop here, is he going to get exactly what he wants? So the technical committee at the district helps us to select. And after selecting, they send the requests to the secretariat. Of course, through the cow. It's the cow who signs.
So it is district committee, cow, then NAADS.
Then NAADS. And after the cow was signed, they sent his list of requests. Then we give them feedback. Yes, thank you so much. We have received your requests. We send them what we call the advice slip. This is the amount of money we expect to spend this quarter or this year or this season. Please, can you plan according to the figures? They get back to the farmers. Then they screen out the best of the best. And they tell them the details, the quantities they are going to get. Briefly, that's what
that's how it
yes.
That's how I
then after that, they get back to us. and we do the procurement through the qualified contractors. Then they take the inputs to the sub-counties. First to the district. Yes. There is a committee which has OWC officers, the DPO. Yes.
District production officer.
Production officer, yeah. And other staff. Yeah. They make sure that whatever has been brought back to the district is what they requested. Quality-wise and quantity-wise. Yeah. So after that, after signing that, yes, everything is okay, yeah, the supplier is requested to deliver to the sub-county. Okay. Sometime back, we used to request them to deliver to the farmer, to the last farmer. But it became a little bit hard. But up to now, yes, they deliver to the sub-county. Okay. Then the farmer, after receiving, yes, signs that I have received such and such an amount of inputs. Okay. Which signature is again confirmed by the Operation Wealth Creation Officer, the staff, extension staff at the sub-county. Yeah. And it goes back to the district, signed by the CEO, the cow, and brought back to the NAADS Secretariat for final payment of the farmer. Of the supplier.
Chairman, so now, okay, I'm a farmer, I've gone to the sub-county, I have access. There's a question, does anyone access? Are there some parameters of who qualifies to get this government intervention, or anyone?
Anyone can access. What you have to do is, first and foremost, you must have the land where you're going to do the farming, practice the farming from.
You must be a farmer.
Yes, you must be a farmer. By mere definition, a farmer is a person that can afford, and the affording is by having land or a space where you're going to, if it is rearing animal, you must have a space. Okay. Yes, and the ability to do so. Then the rest of the stuff is done by the extension staff. Okay. They go on to, mainly the new enterprises. The extension staff go ahead to teach these people how best
and Chairman, let me ask a question along that line. When NAADS, people say, NAADS gave me banana, banana whatever. Now, where does NAADS stop? When I give you the bananas, where does NAADS stop? Do I also bring fertilizer to you? What are the expectations of me, the farmer?
We have a problem, and this mentality is mainly in the central region. I'm sorry to say, because I'm from the central region. But people have that saying, someone can have, let me say, a garden of bananas. Yes. One that was where he used his money to buy, and the other one where he was just given. He will leave the other one and say, no, that one is for NAADS, as if NAADS is the one that is going to sell those bananas. So that mentality, we have tried our level best, and we have even encouraged the extension staff to talk to these farmers. If NAADS gives you something, make sure that you benefit out of it by looking after it very well, so that even the others that might come later can see what NAADS has done.
So you are just catalyzing people?
Yeah, we are catalyzing people.
You're not going to cut a meat all the way. Finally, Chairman, the time is running out. You work with other people, and sometimes there have been conflicts on where NAADS or who else. Who do you work with, and how do you work with them?
First and foremost, we work with all the local governments. Okay. And secondly, until of recent, that is 2013, when we had our colleagues of Operation Wealth Creation coming in. Actually, they came in to kind of cover the vacuum that was there. Do you remember that was when the extension staff were not there? And most of the districts had not recruited. So they came in, they were so handy to help us to distribute all these inputs to the last beneficiaries. So up to now, we still work with them. Okay. And I think we are in good relationships. Okay. And what they have done is making sure that they alert all the farmers about what is in store, what they can request for. And then the other issue is that there is a particular category of people, I have not talked about farmers, that are a little bit on the higher side.
They are better.
The better farmers. Yeah. Of course, those ones have also benefited. Those are the people that have benefited from tractors, Remember, we have some nucleus farmer groups.
Yes.
They have benefited from tractors. The other ones that are very well organized in cooperatives have got milk coolers. Quite a lot of things.
And I've had some even who have got maize meal.
Maize mills. Yeah. Then we are working on mango processors and juice processors. So that is where how far we have gone.
Okay.
And we are planning to go even further than that.
Thank you very much, Chairman. When I bring people here, we never get to speak everything because time tends to run out.
I know.
Viewers, NAADS is still alive. They're no longer doing advisory. They are doing distribution of inputs, seedlings, and anything else in the value chain, including tractors. But there's a way to access that. Take note, Gombolola or sub-county is critical for you as a farmer to receive NAADS intervention. That was the link. Thank you for joining us tonight.